Hi guys, what is up and welcome to this week's video. So this week I am going back to books. Yes, back to book reviews. Now I know that there are quite a few out there who are still trying to find the best Queen book that there is, to find out about their touring life, you know, what life was like as a member of Queen. And although that isn't an option right now because none of the surviving members of Queen have actually written a book and Freddie never wrote a book, that question is quite a difficult one to answer. And particularly since the release of Bohemian Rhapsody, I know that there are more and more people wanting to find out, especially about Freddie Mercury. And after a while, I know that certain biographies and books can get a little repetitious, let's just say. Now, I think this book is definitely for the die-hard Queen fans. If you're looking for an introduction to either Freddie or Queen's life, I wouldn't exactly choose this book. This is more for the fans who have read every single Queen book or Freddie book that there is, and you just want to delve more into the behind the scenes sort of look. Definitely if you're into Queen's touring production life, have a look at this because this is definitely the book to read. Reason being is that Peter Hintz, who's the author of this novel, aka Ratty, he was once Queen's roadie. So he in particular worked closely with Freddie Mercury on tour. He would hand him his microphones, he would get his drinks ready, he would tune his piano, but he was involved in all of the band's life really, I would say as well. I think the problem with a lot of books about musicians or about touring life can be the whole sex, drugs and rock and roll sorts of stories, and yes, this does have a fair bit about that in it, but I think as well, credit to Ratty / Peter Hintz, I would say that he nailed this book. Reason being is that a lot of the time when authors like this write a book like this, they get extremely arrogant and egotistical, and they can start revealing very hidden secrets that the band probably wouldn't want told. Instead, Peter Hintz is incredibly clever with this book. He doesn't reveal anything private about Freddie. He maintains his professionalism as a person who worked for Queen. I think this book is very good because it actually reveals what Queen's inner circle touring life was like, I guess you could say. It does have the odd stories about things that were very funny, things that were very sad, and of course things that went wrong at times. But because Queen's production on tour was that big, this is why I found this book deadly interesting. All of the ideas that came from Freddie and the boys, you know, all of that is mentioned in this book because Peter Hintz was there, he experienced this. He's not a Leslie Ann Jones whereby he says I was there when really he wasn't. He definitely was there. And to hear some of the stories about the ideas that sprouted from Freddie, Brian, John and Roger's heads, that was interesting. Those type of stories are in here. And also what I like about this is that it's not just a book about Queen, it's about Queen's production, it's about all of these people who are behind the scenes. And me as a filmmaker who works behind the scenes as a professional job, I'd say that this is such an interesting read. You do get, like I said, the whole repetition with a lot of books whereby you've heard this story again and again and again and you just want something new, and this is the kind of book that you should read if you want that change in a biography. I think generally he and Freddie had quite a close bond and a professional working relationship, and I think that's the thing that I love about this book because he doesn't shy away from that. He doesn't reveal the dirty works that happened whilst on tour. He reveals the dirty works that he went through, but not at any point does he say anything that the boys would probably say, why did he say that? Why did he reveal that secret? I think if Freddie was still alive, I think he would approve of this book because this isn't Peter Hintz bitching about any of the members of Queen. This is him saying, this was what my life was like on the road with them. Yes, they could be like this at times, but yet again, all rock stars are like this. He just is totally honest about it, but respects his position that he had. I would say it's definitely not like any Queen book that you would have read before, and I know that for a lot of fans they would actually find this book a total bore, but really I like it because it's that different. A lot of people on the internet said, oh, it's half about Queen and then half about Peter Hintz. But what you have to realise is Peter Hintz's life was touring with Queen and vice versa. They couldn't have done a lot of the stuff that they did without the amazing production team that they had behind them. These are the type of people who helped Queen achieve that amazing showmanship that they all presented when they were on tour. I would say that this is for the die-hard fans who have read every every single book under the sun and want to delve into more behind the scenes knowledge about the band. If you don't know much about touring life, I would say that this is also a good read for you as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And also, if you are a Queen fan, please go and check out all of my other videos and please subscribe to my channel. And I shall see you in a video very soon. Bye!